It is June 5th, 2018. It is my 7th attempt at making this video. And I cannot get the lighting right. This is the only way I could do this, so let's go. I was trying to figure out, I just got done with my workout. I had a pretty good one, so I'm pretty pumped about that. And I'm just standing in the middle of, or not in the middle, but like right on our sand volleyball court. And people are gonna think that I'm fucking nuts. Just not even talking into a camera because I could be FaceTiming someone, but just like I'm standing in a weird like area to just be standing in. But about 5 years ago when I started running, almost to the day, I go out for a run because we moved in with my grandpa, my parents and I go out for a run. And I get down about 3/4 of a mile and I see this car sitting in this gravel parking lot. And I think, what could it be? Loud fucking truck. What could the car be that's sitting in this gravel parking lot at like a little bit after 3:30 in the morning? And a bunch of things run through my mind. I'm thinking I'm gonna die. I'm thinking it's just, you know, some random person that's working at a restaurant late night or whatever. But it's a cop. And I think, what would happen if a cop ever pulled me over? And I thought, it never fucking happened. So I get down about maybe 2/10 of a mile more, and I hear a car coming behind me. And I'm over to the correct side of the road, which is the left side. And I hear the car slow down, and I thought, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Out for a morning run, are ya? And no, he said a bit early for a run, or out for a morning jog or run or whatever. And I said, yeah, just trying to start the day early. And he's like, do you have any ID on you? And I said, I looked down and all I have on is 4 articles of clothing, which is my shoes, my socks, my running shorts, and then my compression shorts or pants that I wore. So I looked down and I said, no, sorry, I don't. And he's like, can you pull over? I swear to God, can you pull over for a second? And I said, yeah, no problem. But I kept on jogging in place. Keep that in mind during the next few minutes of this story. So I jogging in place next to his window, and he's like, can I have your name and your social security number? Hold on, getting a call, and declined. No one important. Can I have your name and your social security number? And I gave him both things. And he's like, so where are you from? And I said, well, we're from up, or about I just moved in with my parents down at my grandpa's house yesterday or last night, and I gave him the address and all that, and I was very respectful. And he wasn't a dick or anything, so I was happy about that. But he said, you're out really early, aren't you? And I said, yeah, I like to get an early start in the day and whatnot. And he said, well, you may have insomnia. And I said, yeah, you never know. And I thought, oh no, I just like waking up fucking early. So I hear from him that, you know, all my information checks out, shocker. And remember, I'm running in place, so I'm just like I'm just high-kneeing next to this cop's window. And he's like, well, I just wanted to make sure that you weren't up to anything suspicious, like I could smuggle a fucking TV in my running shorts. But he's like, okay, you have a good one, and you have a good one too, I say to him. So I was running in place to keep, you know, from stretching a muscle or something like that. And it was like a few minutes that it took me, this whole deal with the cop. And I was worried when I started running that I wouldn't get back in, you know, my usual time, you know, with my OCD and all that. I just wanted to get back. I don't want to be like 2 minutes behind. So I just like kicked it into high gear, even though I'm like 3 minutes. I, you know, ran like I was an hour behind. And I get back like five minutes earlier than I usually do or whatever. And my parents and my grandpa wake up and they're like, so how was your first run? And I said, I got pulled over by a fucking cop. And the funny thing is, I had lived with my parents prior to moving into this apartment complex for 2 years, and every morning at 3:30 they'd pass me, they'd wave, I wave, and all that, and they were really, like, they respected me, I respected them and all that. But I thought it was so funny how I'm running in place and I got told to, could you pull over while I was running. So hopefully you enjoyed that story, and I'm sure I have a few, not sure, I have a few more that I can regale you all with, and hope you enjoyed, and talk to you soon. Peace.